So at UNIDIR for many years now we've been exploring the issue of countering the illicit trade in small arms and also larger items as well. We do a lot of work to support the United Nations Programme of Action on Small Arms, the Arms Trade Treaty, and now the new global framework on the management of conventional ammunition. So I can share with you what we try and do is to have our research be useful by states, and so some of the material that we conduct research on we translate into sort of, let's say, policy tools or guidelines. We've tried to gather information on the different ways in which arms and ammunition can leak into the illicit trade, and so from production through transfer controls, stockpile management, and also disposal and destruction, as well as the recovery of illicit material. We try and work with states to enable them to sort of have an understanding of where they stand vis-a-vis international standards, to identify gaps and see what can be done to address those gaps and provide sort of roadmaps and strategic plans. From my perspective, we don't sort of focus on particular cases, particular incidents. We look at the broader trends, the broader concerns and considerations. And as part of the United Nations family, we'd also be working with all entities that have an interest in preventing the illicit trade in small arms and light weapons and other related material. And so for us, we would be supporting all entities that are engaged in trying to counter that trade, also trying to work with local communities and people in affected regions to try and ensure that we're not seeing illicit proliferation and or the misuse of small arms and light weapons. In many of these situations, it's very dynamic, chaotic and extremely difficult to predict. But we're trying at UNIDIR to gather lessons learned from previous cases of where we've seen post-conflict situations where there has been concerns with regard to small arms, and hoping that we can apply some of those lessons learned as well as learn innovative ways for addressing any challenges that are going to emerge from the post-conflict Ukraine.